Fight man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV.
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, some may not know, but we got blocked from going live because we had some of the fight playing in the background this past Saturday on the Tank and Leo Santa Cruz Carter. Is it either the Onuiwa fight on ESPN Plus? But it was a mistake. But now we can't go live until something change. Let something change until January 29th, basically February. So I want you guys to follow me on Sportscasters, SportsCastr, and I'll put the link in the description. That'll be the first link, or you can follow me on Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0, and I'll be doing my live streams both there at the same time. So any live football, basketball, anything in between that, make sure you check out Sportscaster for your boy. Check it out. I'll put that little thumbnail or little thing on the screen, but the link will be in the description. They monetize from day one. It's a YouTube alternative, so I will be there permanently. So I might be going live there and YouTube if I get my channel back or my live stream back at the same time. Appreciate everybody, but Goodfellas Sports TV 2.0, link in the description, and Sportcaster, link in the description. If you want to press the link, it is on sportscaster.com. It's just Goodfellas Sports, one word. Appreciate it. We gone. All right, let's talk about Errol Spence. He says that he would rather move up than face Keith Thurman. But first, they got another glove gate with Gervonta Davis and Leo Santa Cruz. Let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. And apparently, Gervonta Davis wore alternate pair of gloves versus Leo Santa Cruz. And what people don't know is that usually for a fight, especially this magnitude, they get to approve two gloves. All right, two pairs of gloves. So you got one glove they approve. You might say, this is my primary pair. Then they approve a secondary pair. Now, we had issues with gloves with Mayweather. Mayweather paid Marcus Madonna not to wear the horsehair Everlast gloves. They did with the MX Power Locks. He paid them not to wear those. Now, the difference with those, horsehair, and it just still got to weigh 8 ounces, or if it's 8 ounce gloves in this situation, 8, 10 ounces, depends on what you're fighting in. Anything below 54 pounds, 154, usually it's 8 ounces. Anything above it, there or above, is 10 ounce gloves. So it doesn't matter what they weigh, as long as they weigh 8 ounces. You might say cotton or horsehair or a foam mix, 8 ounces, but 8 ounces in a foam or a horsehair foam mix or whatever you want to say in a straight horsehair look different. Wish I had some gloves to show you guys, but horsehair is a lot thinner, so puncher's gloves. You can get your knuckle right in there. You can pack it. Sometimes it's frowned upon. It's illegal, but it's just really treated as frowned upon. You pack it, you hit it against the wall. Try to get your fist in there to break the glove in. But to be honest, those Madonna gloves was already broke in. You know what I'm saying? But that's how they come. Horsehair is just thinner. And you're like, well, Mayweather didn't want Madonna wear. Why he didn't wear them? Don't protect the hand. You know what I'm saying? So that's the downfall of the horsehair gloves. You get better power in them, but you can easier break your hands in. So you got the Reyes, which Nate Campbell was talking about a couple weeks ago. Those is the horsehair foam mixes. So they mixed. They consider the puncher glove, but them straight horsehair Everlast gloves, they can punch. But apparently, they're fighting in Texas. They approved 2 gloves, but people started to raise concerns when Gervonta came out with a different pair of gloves than what the primary gloves was approved for by the Texas State Athletic Commission. All right, but people gotta understand in the fight hype video, and usually in most fights they approve 2 gloves, 2 pairs of gloves. You got a backup pair, and you got the primary pair. Gervonta said he didn't like how the original pair fit. He didn't feel comfortable in them, so they went up with the backup pair for backup pair of gloves. He said he felt more comfortable. So the commission usually agrees to 2 sets of gloves. So he was trying to make something out of nothing. And Leo ain't complaining. There's people saying, oh, he came out with a different pair of gloves, but they approved 2 pairs. That's what you got to understand. You're going to say, these are my original gloves, these are my backup gloves. We had situations where, I forget who was fighting, and their gloves didn't come on time. So their gloves was late, and I think they had some custom gloves, and they had to wait for them and approve them the day of the fight. So you have situations that can't happen like that. So ain't no funny business there. Tank can punch. Tank, I don't think he would cheat. He's a natural puncher, so people gonna raise some concerns about it. I'm not really concerned about it. The referee checks him before you watch me wrap. They watch him wrap his gloves before the fight. So I don't know if Leo sent his brother or somebody over his cut man, but they watched Gervonta wrap his hands before the fight. They watched the gloves he put on, so they knew it was a second pair of approval. That's up to the Texas Athletic Commission to peep out. It's up for the Leo team to peep out. It's up for Gervonta team to let them know. So they understood he had 2 pair of gloves, a backup pair of gloves, and so did Leo. You know what I'm saying? So, Gervonta is one of those guys that Marvin tried to excuse me. He's one of those guys that's an easy target. He with Mayweather, there's been some rumors that Mayweather used to cheat in Vegas. That's why he didn't fight outside of Vegas ever, until he fought tension about shots in his hands and all this illegal stuff. But Gervonta can punch, So apparently, whatever glove you wore, it was legal. So people had to move on. Leo lost square and legit. Went to sleep, man. People gotta understand. Even if Tyson Fury took foam out the gloves, a lot of times punching with your bare hands is more damage than harm. You know what I'm saying? Now you got them big old Kawhi Leonard, Michael Jordan hands, maybe. But less padding in the glove equals higher rate to hurt your hand. So that's what you gotta understand. A knuckle, if his hitting a knuckle hitting in the head is hard. So it's gonna be harder for you to really, without that protection. That's why you see when they teach karate or kung fu, whatever you want to call it, they don't teach you to really punch like that a lot of times. A lot of times you're supposed to punch with your palm. You see the ones they punch the nose up and the chin. So they're really in certain martial arts, karate's told you they punch with your palms to protect your hand because there's no protection around the hand. So you're going bare hand and hit somebody's knuckle, 9 times out of 10, you're going to hurt your hand more than you hurt that head sometimes. So that is what it is. But apparently that Errol Spence and Brian Custer tweeted this out a couple of days ago, or grammed it out a couple of days ago. I put on the screen, Errol Spence said he ain't giving Keith Thurman a shot. He'll move up then because Keith Thurman said he got to move up and see him. He got to see him and move up. And Errol Spence said he'd rather move up without fighting Keith Thurman. And people going to say, well, Keith Thurman did this to him and did that to him. Look here. You had Evander Holyfield versus, 30 for 30 chasing Tyson. All right. All right. Then you had other scenarios where Marvin was chasing the guy that wasn't even his division, Sugar Ray Leonard, because he wanted that fanfare. Eventually, by the time before he fought Ray Leonard, right before, he was doing right guard commercials. He was doing everything. So he had reached that commercial point that he wanted to be at, but then Sugar Ray Leonard called him out. You had, Terrence Crawford chasing Errol Spence. What if Crawford said, oh, man, I don't want to fight Errol Spence no more. He a ducker. I'd rather move up or retire before fighting Errol Spence. My whole thing is this. Errol Spence, he made you run all these laps. Can't keep running away. Maybe people forget about Far Side. Can't keep running away. It's my joint. But he keep running. It makes more pleasure if you get him in the ring. A guy that you was ducking and chasing. You see Evander Holyfield, even though he had heart problems and all types of stuff, Evander Holyfield kept chasing Mike Tyson, kept chasing him, and got him. He did what he had to do. So, Errol Spence, you got to keep chasing Keith Thurman and handle your business. What'd he say? Oh, don't go. When he about to go kill Kane, baby girl, I got to handle my business. You got to handle your business, dude. You got to handle your business as a man. You got to knock, Gervonta, you got to knock Keith Thurman out. That's my pleasure, Oh, I ain't gonna never fight him. He ain't give me no chance with a you said you running from Bud in the public eye. You would love for Bud saying, well, I'd rather retire and move up than fight. You would love that. You wish it was like that. You wish it went down like that. You feel what I'm saying? But like I said before, you gotta do what you gotta do versus that dude. You gotta beat him down. A lot of fighters chase a lot of these top permanent fighters when they got their chance. You gotta take advantage of it. My whole thing is you got Crawford chasing you and you don't get Crawford a shot. What happened to giving the guy opportunity? You know what I'm saying? What happened to, sticking to your principles, and Errol Spence ain't got no principles. If Al say fight Keith Thurman, guess what Errol gonna do? He gonna fight Keith Thurman, and can you blame him? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot of money for him. And to be able to catch and punish Keith Thurman, that's a one step closer to the Hall of Fame. But I feel what he's saying. This dude ducked you for so long and put you through the ringer, put you through the wash and the dryer, and now, you want to turn around and you want me to give you a shot, but you got to. He didn't get blew out by Pacquiao. He lost by like that much. And you doing the same thing to Terrence Crawford. You giving him the ringer, you running around, don't really want to fight him. So you can't be a hypocrite. Same thing you keep Thurman doing to you doing to Crawford. Most people would love to get their hands on a guy that's been doing all this talking but don't want to throw them hands. So, I feel what he's saying. I feel what you're saying, but then again, if they mandate it, you gotta fight them. I mean, you drop your belts and move up, then the narrative gonna be you scared to fight Keith Thurman. Most people think you'll beat Keith Thurman, but you don't know unless you know. When you get in the ring, Keith Thurman got more speed and more power than him or Terrence Crawford ever faced in their career. You know what I'm saying? Not sure if he's the same speed or the same, but he got good punching power. You know, people think he just gonna walk Keith down and just beat on Keith. Keith got good feet. You know what I'm saying? Can he cut the ring off on a guy with good feet like Keith? And then the question is, if he can't, is he gonna still be determined to win the fight like Robert Guerrero was? And when Keith Thurman started to slow down, is he gonna be able to knock him out? So that's still a fight a lot of people want to see. It's a fight that should have been happening, but now Errol Spence in driver's seat, he's doing the same thing Keith Thurman doing. Let's change the narrative in the division and fighting Crawford or fight Thurman despite what he put you through. But if I'm him, I ain't rematching Sean Porter neither. The reason I ain't rematching Sean Porter because Sean Porter don't get rematched. He didn't want to fight Ugas, but I mean, it is what it is. That's going to be his stance, that he don't want to fight Keith Thurman. We can understand that Keith Thurman the clown, but also you be doing the same thing versus Terrence Crawford. So, you can't really pretty much, talk because you really calling the kettle black. But hey, it is what it is. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out if you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, video request. Keep sharing the videos. Appreciate the love, support. Best way to donate to the channel is share the video with Cash App CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Check out our welterweight boxing playlist. Check out our boxing news playlist. More videos like this. Let me know what you think about Tank Gloves. Let me know what you think about Errol Spence. And don't forget you can find me on all my social media links in the description, even our Facebook group. Appreciate the love, support. We gone.